All right, guys. Welcome back to the Lifestyle Analytics YouTube channel. Today, I'm bringing you guys another one of my commentary videos where I try to break down what I've been doing in training. So this week, we're gonna look at plyometrics. I have the best beginner plyometric exercises right here, and I'm gonna break them down into sections. So for our sections, we're gonna have jump in place, then we're gonna have multiple jumps, then we're gonna have jump barriers, then we're gonna have um, moving jumps. So without further ado, let's go. We're gonna start with a warm up. I'm gonna break you guys down. I'm gonna break it down for you what I did in my warm up. So let's get into it. All right. So first thing I did here is I started with some lateral stuff, working on glute activation and hip activation. As you can see, I'm going slow because I'm going to be jumping. I don't just want to go right into that. So I started out with some treadmill lateral walks because I'm in Canada. It's snowing outside right now, so I still have to get the work done, but I'm using a treadmill. You could do this exercise if you're in a warmer temperature. You could do these just for 10 meters, 15 meters for your warm up, or you could put a band on and do it that way. So again, as you can see here, my warm up consists of backward walks, lateral walks, and a 4-minute jog. It's a pre-workout area, get into it. This is the other side. Guys, if you're new to the channel, remember to like and subscribe. Coach Gator here, Fastest Coach Live, still coming to you guys with more informative content. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a sprinter, runner, if you are just an athlete who requires a little bit of speed for your sport, you're in the right place. So welcome. Again here, taking it easy, going through with my warm up. Next, I move into my backwards walks, and these are great before any type of jump training because this right here is activating my quads, and your quads are stabilizing muscles to hold your knee up. So this is great. You're gonna feel the knees right away. You're gonna feel if there's any type of pressure, any type of anything at all going on with the knee. So this was one of the exercises that I added to my warm up, and then um, I got into just some leg swings, walking leg swings, trying to stretch the hamstrings out, and all of these I'm taking it easy. I'm not rushing it. I'm not forcing it. I'm trying to be as just relaxed as possible before we turn up the intensity. Next thing I'm getting to here is some hip openers, hurdle walkovers, whatever you want to call them. These could be done over barriers, but because I'm going to go over barriers in the workout, I just decided to do them without barriers. At first, I was walking them, and now I'm kind of hopping them, which is turning up the intensity a little bit, right? And after I'm finished with that, now then I get into some laterals. As you can see, I'm not just in one plane, so I'm not just working in the sagittal. I'm working unilateral. So I'm going sideways, I'm going backwards, right? All types of movement, activating all the small muscles, right? So this is the next exercise that I got into. Next one I'm doing here is some reverse lunges with reach ups. This is great for the glutes, hamstring. It's also great for your hip flexors. It's great for your abs. It warms up the shoulder. This is just a great stretch overall, and this is something that I think all athletes should be adding to their warm up. So let's move into the next one. Next thing I'm doing here, greatest stretch of all time, runner stretch. This is a full body stretch, guys. It's working in the rotational plane. That's the plane you're in when you're running or sprinting. So that's the next one. Um, let's see what I have going on here. I have some forward squat walks. Again, this is for glutes, this is for hamstring, this is for calf, this is for quad, hip flexors. This is just a full body active stretch exercise. And I think I reversed it. Wait, no, I'm getting into my workout now. So first thing we have in here is we're working on short ground contact and we're jumping in place, right? This is how you would progress your plyometrics. So let's get it. First one I'm doing here is some calf hops. And for the hops, I'm doing 2 sets, 20 reps, and I'm doing two-legged hops at first, right? So here I'm doing, the next one I get into here is single leg hops, right? Where I'm not trying to turn up the intensity. I'm focusing on my reps and sets. I'm not trying to go as fast or as high as I can with my jump. The goal is nice, steady movements, focusing on control, feeling that muscle burn, feeling what my legs are doing. And then again, like I said, guys, it's 2 rounds. So this is the second round here. You guys can see I change up the angle. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get angles because YouTube like angles. So watch me again. Now I go single leg, small hop, And if you notice, I'm letting my whole foot land. I'm not trying to pick my heel up or pick my foot up as high as I can. It's just about ground contact, quick ground contact, trying to move as fast as I can. Right? And again, I'm keeping my rep count low, 20 reps. Now I'm going and jumping in place, but this time it's long ground contact. And the first one I'm doing here is a squat jump with my hands up, right? So you could do this with the hands here. Don't hold on to your head. What you're trying to do is just keep the hands up and jump. And again, it's 20 reps and it's 2 sets. Like I was saying, second exercise I'm doing here is a jump squat with the hands up, right? And again, I'm doing 2 rounds, 20 reps. And this is prep work for what's to come. And the beauty about this type of plyometric work is that you could do it weekly. It's low impact, it's good intro work, and it won't get you too sore. Like I did this on a Sunday and I went to the track on a Monday and I did blocks and I was not sore. So again, second round, I'm trying to jump, a medium jump, throwing the hands up, landing and resetting. So it's not like I'm trying to do continuous jumps or jump as fast as I can. I'm looking for more muscle engagement with each jump. Right? That is the second exercise here. Next one I'm doing here is jumping over barriers. And this one is focused more on long ground contact. I have mini wickets here. You don't have to use wickets. And I took 3 steps between each wicket. Right? And hands on the hip, and I'm trying to jump forward, working on triple extension. This is a good one for younger athletes if you're trying to teach them how to get hip engagement, teach them how to focus on coming from the hips and learning how to engage legs, lower body. This is a great one. Again, you don't necessarily have to use mini wickets. You could use cones if you have cones, or you could do this, or you could do it if you have like a slight incline. You could jump on top of a box and then back down, jump on top of it and then back down. And the goal of this is to jump on top of a barrier or clear a barrier. So now, again, sprinting, running is unilateral. We're not just working in one direction. So this is lateral jumps here, where I'm hopping and I'm trying to force myself to go side to side. Again, this one is a great glute activation exercise. If you're a sprinter looking to develop glutes, just do hamstring curls or hip thrusts, right? Do lateral movements as well. So next one I'm doing here is jump in place, but this is a long ground contact, right? I have a barrier here. This is about 27 inches, so not that high. And I'm doing, this could be considered hurdle hops. I don't have hurdles. This is a great substitute if you don't have hurdles, right? You get a box about for my younger athletes, I would say go like a 14-inch box. I'm using a 27-inch box here, and I'm trying to hop across. And again, same idea. I did forward, now I'm going laterals. So jump and side. Same idea. Up and over. Right? This is great. This is a great way to fire up the glutes, I'm telling you. And it also teaches balance, coordination, proprioception. This is the second round here. Again, it looks like I'm going a little bit faster because I'm getting more warm, feeling myself at this point. And the goal of this is to not be sore, is to be very controlled, but make it consistent. I want to be able to do this 2 days a week, 3 days a week, and increase my intensity as I go on, right? So let's move on. Back to this one again. Again, I did 2 rounds of everything. So what you're seeing here is just the second round, right? I'm getting a little bit more warmer. The box is becoming a little bit lower with each jump, even though it's not really lower. It just feels lower because I'm applying more force. Great exercise, guys. So now we move on. We're going multiple jumps now. Multiple jumps, and I'm starting with a single leg move into a broad jump, right? So it's gonna be a single leg hop into a broad jump. This is multiple jumps, hence the series, multiple jumps. And this is long ground contact. We're not gonna be going as fast as we can. We're trying to cover ground. So this is what it looks like. I hop and land, right? Watch me again, hop and land. And what you need to be focusing on is driving your heel up and stepping back down. So watch me again, going back up. Push off one leg, up, down. right? Up, down. This is not as easy as it looks. Seems like it's very simple, but it's very challenging. This is great for young athletes to teach them balance, teach them coordination. Um, Next one I'm getting into here, again, multiple jumps. I have some mini hops to a tuck jump, right? So I do a double hop at the bottom, then I hug the knee. This one is what you will see a lot of sprinters do before they get into the blocks. Makes sense, right? So double, land, watch me again, double and land. This is a great exercise. Double and land. I can make a series on how to do all of these in a sprint workout. So if you're interested in that and you've made it to this far in the video, thank you guys for watching. Let's move on. So right here, I'm gonna do a double hop. So I go 1, 2, up, up. Good. This is what you see sprinters do, right? They jump out the ground, boom, and they're in the air. And you see the cameraman catch them when they're in the air. You're wondering, how did he get so high? How did he get up there? Oh, it's because they do things like this in training, right? Sprinting is jump training. Next thing we have here is bounding series. This is quick ground contact, and I started with A skips, one of my favorites. Let's big up the screen on this one. So I started with A skips, and with the A skips, all I'm trying to do is drive the knee up, step back down, focusing on repetition and trying to move quickly. So this is quick ground contact. My foot is not staying on the ground for long. I'm just trying to drive and switch, drive, switch, drive, switch. Next one here is power skips. Up and down. I didn't have a lot of space, so you could go crazy with the power skips. So you could go power skips for height, or you could go power skips for distance, or you could go power skips for speed. Here I was doing a little bit of both, where I was going height and speed. I'm not trying to go as high as I can. Focus more on speed, right? So hold on, we missed one here. So now we're gonna skip, but we're skipping backward. This fires up the hamstrings, fires up the quads. Balance again, coordination, proprioception. Just getting very alert for what we're gonna do. So again, these are drills that are fundamentals to um, plyometrics training. This is how sprinters train plyo. If you see anything else out there, it's nonsense. It doesn't apply to sprinting. It could be general, but this is how it works. Next thing we're doing here is some hip skips, but we're going lateral. Again, firing up glutes, firing up hamstring. A little bit of core work in there too, because we have to focus on balance. As you can see, feeling myself now because, you know, shirt is off. Once you see the shirt come off, you know I'm feeling myself. So we're almost there. Let's move on. Now we have box drills, and this one is very important. So the first important thing is the height of the box. As you can tell here, I'm using probably like a 14-inch box, nothing high, and I'm not trying to go as fast as I can. I'm focusing on height, and what I want is the leg on the box to do all the work, right? Head to the sky, push out of that leg, and this one is great for leg strength, right? When we think about that last 10 meters of a race, or that first 10 meters when you're trying to push off the blocks, if your legs are not strong, it won't happen. You're going to be collapsing at the hip. All type of things can be happening. You get hamstring injuries, quad injuries. These type of training will help you to facilitate those things and maximize on your speed. So right here, hold on, I think we missed the alternate one. So here I'm going alternate. First I started with single leg, then I went alternate, and now I'm going again. Everything we're working in 3 dimensions, so now we're going lateral. So here, down and push across, same idea. I'm not going fast. I'm trying to get height and push. The leg on the box is the one doing all the work, right? So again, 2 rounds. This was a real workout, guys. This wasn't just a filmed video to give you some content. This was actual workout that I did, and I decided to bring you guys in on it. And I even went further. I'm here sitting down, taking a day out, taking time out of my day to break the workout down for you, to show you guys how I do it. So if you're interested in training with me online, you know how to reach me. I leave my email in my descriptions, and also go follow me on Instagram. Over there you can access me on the DMs, and you just let me know where you found me from and what you're interested in, and we could get the ball rolling. For those of you who are new to the channel, remember to like and subscribe, and all my returning viewers, welcome. Remember to share the videos. Lifestyle Athletics, Rockstar Kiddo, and I'm out.